Well, hello. This is the day that the Lord hath made. We shall rejoice, we shall sing, and we shall be glad in it. I'm Dr. Julia Royston of BK Royston Publishing, Royal Media and Publishing, and the coaching community, the Book Business Bosses, where we help you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss. So, our scripture text for today, and we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Now, that's Romans 8:28. And, we've heard that taught and preached many times. But we have to remember, and it's just to our recollection, it's not, they used to teach us in my home church, if it's not new, it ain't true. But all things are working together. But those things that are working together are not always look good, feel good, are good. But it should cause us to want to do one of three or four things. Okay. The things that are going on in our life and working for us and seemingly working against us. But we know that all things are going to work together for the good, the bad, and ugly. I've heard the scenario many times about the cake. Eggs by themselves, uncooked, are not necessarily good just by themselves. I've, heard preach that, just sugar, just eating spoonfuls of sugar by themselves. And I love sweets, but that's not good by itself. But if when you put them all together and put everything together that goes, because I don't cook. So if you know me for real, I don't cook. So if you put it all together and put it in the oven, put it on 350, 375, whatever they tell you to do, and bake it and measure it out. All of that working together, nasty by themselves, just cups of flour and all that, cups of sugar, the good. But some things that's going on in life is not like the cake. Some things in life are not like a recipe. Because some things in life look like a recipe for a disaster. And some of them have been disasters. And you're looking, going, okay, Lord, how are we going to find the good in this? How is all of this working for our good? How is this making any sense? And I don't think God has respond. It doesn't want to tell me. I just keep praying and I just keep asking. I just keep believing and keep walking. But what it should hopefully cause you to do, it's working together. Can't go by what you see with these eyes, or if you like me with glasses, 4 eyes, but it should, one more than anything else, number one, cause you to be connected. Stay connected to God. Because you know you need him now more than ever. Even if it's a good thing happening, whether it's a bad thing happening, you need God more than you ever did. So you have to stay connected. It's to draw you closer to God, even in the bad times, than to the enemy's job is to bring you from God, to say, where is God? He's not on your side. He wasn't with you. He let you down. You're disappointed. But then you don't know everything. Only God knows everything. So therefore, you have to stay connected to him so that just like the GPS, if the GPS lady, man, whatever you got, doesn't say anything, you just keep driving. But then when it gets close to a turn, they'll talk. Right turn right here, right turn on Main Street, left turn on College Street, right turn. Oh, you got to make a U-turn because you missed it. Oh, rerouting. So you have to stay connected as much as possible. You have to stay connected to God. You've got to talk to him every day. Sometimes talk to him every day and get through this. Help us, provide for us, secure us, be with us. So you have to stay connected. And then number two, sometimes it requires us to be creative. When something doesn't happen like we wanted, it's that old saying, I got you making fruit punch and not just lemonade. You may be adding something else to it because you need to be able to be creative. take what you have and make something new out of it, discover something, be creative. So first off, you need to stay connected with God. Stay connected no matter what. Number two, you have to be creative. You have to think outside the box. You can't do the same thing expecting different results. That's insanity. So therefore, you have to be creative. So what does it look like? That means I may have to do some homework, some research, and find out what other people have done, either in the same situation. Seek encouragement, seek advice from trusted advisors, people that you trust and that you believe are, you have discernment. You ask God, you're connected. So before you go ask anybody or seek anybody else's advice, God will let you know, nope, don't talk to them. Yes, that you think outside the box. Each event that I no matter what state it's in, it causes me to be creative. I have to rearrange my books a certain way, even if they don't sell, or the position of my booths, where we're located, what, what, just how the room is located. Do we have to shift something around? Do we have to move something? Is something not moving? So do we need life to be creative? Some of you don't like being creative. You want things already. There's sometimes in life, it doesn't come that way. It just doesn't come already. As they say, furniture already assembled. Sometimes it doesn't come already assembled. Sometimes God is stretching you and expanding you and causing you those things that are not good or don't feel good to expand who you are. Sometimes it is causing you to test another C word, a test of your character. Can you stand to be in an unpleasant, unpopular situation and still remain positive? To be creative. It is at your creativity, but it's also a test of your character. Can you stand to be criticized? Can you stand to be publicly humiliated? Can you stand for something great to happen to you? Oh, will you lose your mind? People can't even stand in the room with you because you was blessed. Can you be humbled? So being creative. And then next, compassionate. Compassionate. There it is. Compassionate. I was talking to my aunt about a situation. I'm like, God could just spiral, or the man with the sick daughter, he said, no, you ain't got to come to my house. Just speak the word. I'm one in position and I know what it's like. Just speak the word, Lord. You got that much power. And so I said, God, he could just speak it and be healed and she said, but you wouldn't necessarily have compassion on others who may find themselves in the same situation. I said, well, I don't want to be in the situation. What in the world? She said, yeah, but it's to teach you compassion when somebody else with a similar illness or the similar situation or the similar problem or similar issue or a similar and a semblance or resemblance of the same type of circumstance going on in your life, you don't. If you're not in that situation, you don't get how to remember what it was like to be remember, but I don't know. Remember, tears as you're going to ask God, deliver, deliver. You woke up saying, situation that you're in, some things you felt was some, so it was like passionate. For maybe you don't. You know, before you would have been like, they should have. I don't know if it's like going home and keep doing what you do. It requires you to be come up and knowing it requires that you dig deep, your abilities to be able to be all that God intended you to be. I hope that helps you. And I hope you remember that scripture that we can quote. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. Yep. But all things work together to cause you. They all working for your good, but it causes you to do some things until you see the good. It causes you to have to be connected. At times be creative. At times be I'm Dr. Julie Royston. I hope that helps you today. Ouch. I hope I didn't stomp on your toes too bad. But coming up at 10 a.m. is Live Your Best Life right here on vision-radio.com, radio.net, radio.garden, Alexa Get Me Radio, Roku, Media U, MyTuner Radio, Audacity, Envision Android app, tuner.co. Listen primarily on envision-radio.com right there on your mobile device, on your laptop, desktop, wherever, on your phone even. But download the app and it will go right there. Sorry, we're just Android right now, but download the free Android app. EnvisionDaddy.com 24/7, where praise meets talk and show. Tune in for live music on Envision Dash October. Royal Media and Publishing is 7 years old. Yay! Visit Royal Media and, that is the AND in the middle, Royal Media and Publishing.com to find out all the authors, and there's more to come that are coming up next. For all the latest materials from Julia Royston, go to JuliaRoystonStore.com. That's JuliaRoystonStore.com. And coming up for the holiday season, we are at the BK Royston Foundation preparing for distribution of materials for underserved and underrepresented communities, as well as partnering with other nonprofits. If you would like to contribute to BK Royston Foundation, which is a 501c3 and tax deductible donation and contribution, visit bkroystonfoundation.org. That's bkroystonfoundation.org. Oh my goodness. But we keep going. we're consistent, we're creative, we're compassionate, and we know we are striving to stay connected. So I'm Dr. Julia Royston, helping you get your message to the masses, turn your words into wealth, and be a book business boss, as well as live your best life.